Hello, mathematicians! It's Mrs. Coleman here. A few math sessions ago, we practiced working with money and how to find a total value of a group of coins. Today, we're going to grow our thinking around that idea. But first, let's warm up our brains. During our warm-up, I am going to say something and I want you to repeat after me. A penny is worth 1 cent. A nickel is worth 5 cents. A dime is worth 10 cents. Now it's time to learn. Last time we did math together, we practiced counting the same type of coin together. So for example, we counted just a group of pennies, and then we counted just a group of nickels, and then we counted just a group of dimes. Let me show you what I mean. Here are 2 pennies, and pennies are worth 1 cent each, so we're going to count them and find the total value. 1, 2. This equals 2 cents. Here are 4 nickels, and we know that nickels are each worth 5 cents, so we're going to count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20. This total value is 20 cents. Here are 5 dimes, and we know that dimes are worth 10 cents each, so we're going to count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This total value is 50 cents. With enough practice, counting groups of coins that are the same coin can be easy. But counting a group of mixed coins to find the total value can be quite challenging. But I'm going to show you how to do it, and with lots of practice, it's going to feel easy. I do want to let you know that there are many different ways to count mixed coins together, and I'm just going to show you one way that works for me. When I have a group of mixed coins, the first thing I like to do is organize them so that they're with their own kind. So here I put the nickel by itself, and then I put the pennies by themselves. The second thing I like to do is I like to write the value of each coin next to the coin. So here the nickel is worth 5 cents, so I put 5 cents. And the pennies are each worth 1 cent, so I'm going to put 1 cent above each. The third thing I like to do is I like to create an equation. So I'm going to put a 5 because we have 5 cents. And I know that each of these pennies is worth 1. And when you have 3 pennies, it's 3 cents. So I'm going to put 5 plus 3 equals 8. So when you have 1 nickel and 3 pennies, it is 8 cents altogether. That's its total value. Let's practice counting mixed coins together. To practice finding the total value of mixed coins, I chose to bring a whiteboard, a dry erase marker, and an eraser. You need to get some writing materials as well. Here are some options for you. You can also use a whiteboard and a dry erase marker, or you can grab a paper and some writing tools like a pencil, marker, or crayon. You could get some chalk, or you can simply use your finger in the air. When I say pause, push the pause button on this video and go get the materials that you would like to use. Pause. Welcome back. Here's how this is going to go. In just a moment, you're going to see some coins on the screen. I will rearrange them and organize them so they are with their own kind. After I do that, we will work together using our writing materials to count the coins and find the total value. Are you ready? Let's do this. So it looks like we have 3 pennies and 1 dime. I'm going to organize them. There we go. Much better. All right, So we see a dime first, and we know that when you see a dime, it's worth 10 cents. So let's write 10 cents. And then we have 3 pennies, and they're each worth 1. So it's 1 cent and 1 cent and 1 cent. Let's write that. 1 cent, 1 cent, and 1 cent. So we have 10 cents for the dime, 1 penny for 1, or 1 cent for 1 penny, another cent for another penny, and another cent for another penny. All right, so now let's build an equation. We have 10 cents, so let's put 10 down here. Now, to make it easier, we know that 3 cents, 3 pennies, 1, 2, 3, equals 3. So let's do 10 plus 3. Now, I'm thinking what I know about teen numbers, and when you have 1 10 and some extra ones, it gets you a teen number. Let's think about it. What teen number is 10 plus 3? 13. So 1 dime and 3 pennies gets you 13 cents. Let's try it again. So it looks like we have 4 nickels and 1 penny. Let me organize them so it's easier to read. All right. So I see that we have 4 nickels, and we know that each nickel is worth 5 cents. So one option is we could write 5 cents, 5 cents, 5 cents, 5 cents to show that we have 4 of those nickels. But another thing you can do is that you can just count up those nickels right now and put that down. So let's count by 5s and count each of those nickels. 5, 10, 15, 20. When you count just the nickels, it's 20 cents. So let's put 20 cents. And now we have 1 penny. We know pennies are worth 1. So now let's write an equation. When we have 20 plus 1, so 20 plus 1 more higher than 20 is 21. So our total value for those 4 nickels and 1 penny is 21 cents. Let's do it again. It looks like we have 3 different coins. Let me straighten them out for us. Better. All right, here we go. The first coin that we see is a dime, and we know that dimes are worth 10 cents. So let's write 10 cents. And then we see a nickel, and we know nickels are worth 5. So let's write 5 cents. And then there's 1 penny, and we know pennies are worth 1. So let's write 1 cent. So we need to do 10 plus 5 plus 1. So let's put 10 plus 5. You know what? I'm thinking this might be a teen number because it's 1 10 and some extra ones. Let's think. When you have 10 plus 5, what teen number do you get? 15. But we're not done yet. 15 plus 1 cent more. What does that get you? 16. So our answer is 16 cents. When you have a dime, a nickel, and a penny, it gets you 16 cents. Now that we had a chance to practice with each other, I want to see if you can try this on your own. To see what you know about counting mixed coins together to find the total sum, I want you to test yourself. You are going to see a group of coins on the screen. I will already have them organized for you. Your job is to use your writing materials. Write down how much each coin is worth and group them together to find the total value. I will give you 20 seconds and then reveal the answer. We'll try this 2 times. Just try your best. Here we go. The answer is 14 cents. The answer is 7 cents. Now it's time to review what we learned today. When you have a mixed group of coins, the first thing you do is organize them. The second thing you do is write the value of each coin. The third thing you do is you group them together and make an equation. And the fourth thing you do is solve that equation and write the answer. Counting money is an important life skill, and it can take quite some time to learn how to count money and find the total value of a group of coins, especially if they are mixed coins. I want to encourage you to grow your thinking around money. If we were in school, we would be practicing almost every day through repetition and discussion and learning lots and lots of games to help us. So I want you to try practicing counting money at home, and you can do it on your own or with a grown-up. Look at me, I counted money. I also want you to remember that there are many different ways to count coins, and I just showed you one way that worked for me. So talk to somebody in your family and see how they count coins, and you can learn from them. Thank you for joining me today, mathematicians. I want you to know that next week when you see me, we're going to practice telling time. A few sessions ago, we learned how to tell time when the minute hand was pointing straight up at the 12. And next time we work with the clock, we're going to learn how to tell time when that minute hand is pointing somewhere else on the clock. Goodbye!